a man home that is not doing anything. So I asked him, what do you want to do? He said he wants to do business. And I looked at him. He's a very driven person. Odogu, I invested in this man. Right now, people, my face is a popular face in Dubai because people know me so much. And everybody knows my story that I actually, God used me to invest in a man. And right now, he's one of the youngest, richest guys right now in Dubai because of the company both of us opened. But when I was opening when he was opening that company, I never thought that I will fall sick again. So my story is coming to the sad part now. I never thought I would fall sick again. So I was never interested in put my name in the companies that you're opening, that I'm giving you money to open, because I felt this is going to be my husband. What belongs to him will belong to me. After all, I'm the one investing in him. So it's also mine. Are you getting it? So I never thought, okay, what I will get from the relationship. I'm always looking at the future. So me, I'm doing well in my career. So I want him to do well in his business. So when I invested everything I had in his business, the business was kicking off. COVID started, Odogu. And while I was teaching in the British school, I contacted COVID. But because I'm a post-transplant patient, the COVID hit me so hard. I almost died. I was rushed to the hospital and they pronounced that my mom's kidney that I was living with has failed. So that was the greatest tragedy of my life. It's not the first one. It's the fact that somebody donated her kidney for me and she's doing so well. She's happy that I'm alive. And the news that I didn't want to hear, it's like my nightmare came before me again. And I was seeing them rolling me. They put a pipe on my neck. I have scars on my body. There's a big scar here where they put a pipe on my neck. They were trying to make me survive because I can't breathe. My face was already white. Blood was stopped. So it was both COVID and kidney failure at the same time. So thank God for good doctors who actually, they told me I was always almost 1% gone when they brought me to the hospital. So they put a big pipe on my neck. And when they were taking me to the machine, I was sharing hot tears in my head. I'm back again to this. Because you know why? That same year, we were planning to go home. This guy has already called my father and said, Dad, I'm coming home. I want to marry your daughter. My business is coming up now. So I want to marry your daughter. My dad was excited. Oh, you found a man. I said, yes, Daddy, don't worry. We're coming home this December. In November 20th was when I broke down and they rushed me to the hospital. And then they pronounced that I was having kidney failure again. And my fear was, the second time, because I was about getting married in 2012 when that happened. So I'm asking, this thing has happened again the second time. Is it that the world don't want me to get married? And he was with me because he knows my first story. So he didn't want to act like my first ex. So he stayed for a while. He took me to the hospital. He was watching me. I will ask him, do you want to leave me? He would say, no, I'm here. But I think after a while, after a few months, I did dialysis for almost 2 years in Dubai before I moved to the UK. I think after a year and few months, when he drops me, he drives back home. He's with his Igbo friends. They are now making money. The business we started was a big one. We were bringing in containers from Nigeria. So he was rolling with the big boys now in Dubai, and they are all Igbos. So they are asking him, is she an Edo girl? Say yes. No, don't marry an Edo woman. So being an Edo girl was a big problem. And then, she's even sick of kidney failure. So news got home. I don't know how the news got home to his family. And they started calling him. They said they would disown him if he ever married me. And I remember then he used to tell them that this girl is my leg and hand. Though. This money I'm building. If you see his mansion, Odogu, that he built in Ninewi, I was one. I took that plan from Aguda. Aguda is my friend. I took that plan from Aguda. I said, Aguda, give me this plan from you. The one you built for your mom. I want to build a house. Me and my fiance, we want to build a house. I said, okay, if it's you. They sent me the plan. If you see this house, so the things he built, he put in that house in India. Both of us went to the market, in China market in Dubai. We bought all those things because I thought this is a man I want to marry. Are you getting it? But after a while, he said he can't do this. He moved on. Actually, I started noticing he was talking to another woman, a lady he has never met, but they helped him to marry this lady for him in Nigeria, and they told him, if she's the one that made you who you are, pay her off. I heard them say that. They said he should pay me off. And I was crying. I said, how can you pay me off? You can't pay me for the time, the sacrifice. I used to borrow money from school. Then my salary is huge, but I used to take salary advance. I used to do a lot of things. I would work extra. In fact, it's one of the reasons why my kidney was weak for the COVID to even knock it down. I worked extra. I used to cry. I'll tell him I want to change my job, that my job is killing me. He would tell me, if you stop, me, I don't have anything. How can you stop? So you know you are the one carrying us. So I'll say, okay, I will still be working. At the end of the day, the kidney failed. He was doing well financially, and then he said he can't marry me. So this time, the heartbreak did not break me, because I know what I suffered the first time, how I lost my memory, how I suffered so much. So I told myself, I became strong. So this is where my resolution and my mindset changed. I said, look, I will not allow any man to mess up with my head. I won't allow even the sickness in my body. Right now, as I'm talking to you, I'm a kidney patient. I'm back again as a kidney patient. I used to be a survivor, but now I'm a fighter again, you know. And I told myself, I said, I will not allow the sickness or emotional trauma break me, because my parents are still alive. My siblings are still alive. If I die, then I lose. I started becoming so strong. When I talk to people are wondering like, but you don't look like what you're going through. I said, yeah, I walked in my head. I'm writing a book right now. It's called The Power of the Mind. I want to let young women know that I know both young men, but I'm more concerned about women because I'm a woman. I want to encourage women to know that sometimes we go through life. We don't know why life takes us through the journey that I'm writing in my book. I said the life is a script. It has already been written. When you were born, your script was already written about what you're going to become, about what you're going to encounter in life. You are just an actor. Now, the way you act your script is what matters in life. You want to be a weak actor, you want to be a strong actor, or you want to be an inspirational actor. An actor that when you act your script, people will be envious of you and say, I love to be this actor. So you need to choose you up and down. From this level I was in Dubai, I stopped working. I resigned. I looked at my big job and I wrote my resignation letter when I was in the hospital with tears. Thank you so much. With tears on my eyes, I was writing because I know right now I have to depend on a man. I depended on him for 1 year. Odogu, I dated him for 3.5 years. Just the last year, which made it 3.5, was when he took care of me, that he gave up. But this was a man I took care of for more than 3 years. More than 2 years. It was me that was the house we stayed. I took my car. I bought him a car 2017. As of 2019, I bought him a car of 2017. Kia Sorento. It was my car, but I allow him to drive. I want him to feel like a man. I don't want him to feel like I have money more than him. I want him to be comfortable. You get it? I'm not proud of what I've done. My parents did not judge me, but I'm telling young ladies today, and I'm not, my story is, if you have opportunity to change a man's life, do it. I'm not going to say stop. You know, my story is not, please, when you don't help any man. No, my father told me something and said, when I was crying, I was packing my things. I have to leave Dubai because I don't want to cry. I was telling myself that I want to remain in Dubai. But I asked him a question. I said, why do you want to get married to a woman and bring her over to Dubai? In Dubai, people know both of us. Why don't you just get married to me in Dubai? And if you want to, because of childbirth, if you want to marry the woman in Nigeria, you can go and marry her and she will have children for you. You know, I was bringing myself low to that extent that I wanted to be in that situation where a man will marry me and go and marry another woman, you know, so that he can have children. Because then, as a kidney patient, as a post-transplant patient, I can't even have children. No talk of a kidney patient. So I was telling him, I want you to have kids. You're a young man. I'm not going to stop you from that, but I've built a life with you. This is our mansion. This is our business here. How do you expect me to walk away with nothing? Because now I've resigned and all the money is in the business and my name is not in the business. And I asked him, I said, okay, if you want to leave me, what about the business? He said something. He said, my friends are even happy that your name is not in the business, because I don't want my future wife to have problem with me because I have a name in my ex name. That thing broke me, Odogu. I cried for days, just knowing the fact that not because a man broke my heart, but because I know I want to start from square one again, because now I can't walk. I can't do anything. Are you getting it? All the money I would have invested in myself. I'm grateful to God that before I met this man, I've already done something at home for my parents. I built a house. I've done a lot for my siblings. But in the space of meeting this guy, my parents used to call me and say, "Are you okay?" I said, "Yes." My landed property, I wanted to do something. I wanted to build a hostel. I had vision, but everything was on stop because I was building a man, because I felt like if we get married and he's stable, then we cannot do our vision together. So my parents will ask me, "Is everything okay? Your land is growing grass, or the other one, they want to take it to." Well, I say, "Mommy, don't worry, I'm working on something." I was building somebody else's son. But I will not tell any lady to stop if you're in that situation. I'm not here to tell you, don't ever build a man. I've seen women who build with men and they are eating the dividends of it. Are you getting it? So it's just life. Life happens. When I was about to leave Dubai, my doctors advised me that, "Look, if you are in Dubai, you're spending a lot of money on your dialysis. You should go to UK where NHS will be free so that you can take care of yourself." I looked at my life, the kind of life I've built for myself in Dubai, and how I can leave it behind and come to the UK sick and not having anything in my pocket. So I was asking, oh my God, oh, I'm sorry. It's a lot to start from square one again, It's a lot. My dad told me something. He said, "You should be grateful that through you, a man is lifted up. That you are like an ocean. You are a river that flows, that no matter how many people drink from your river, you don't get dry." That word hit me so hard that I thought of giving up, but I held on. I said, "I don't want this heartbreak to break me. I don't want me being sick the second time to break me. I need to be strong for myself." My parents, God gave me a very strong, supportive people. My parents, my siblings, they are the best. If I'm coming back to this life, I'm sorry, I don't mean to cry. I hardly cry. Oh, yeah. So if I'm coming back to this life, I want to come back to the family which I came from. My family, I don't know. I hold them a lot.
Faisal, do you want to go get some water? Are you okay?
I'm a kidney patient. We don't drink a lot of water.
Do you want to take a break?
I'm fine, Odogu. I'm fine. I didn't know I'll break down. When I tell my story, I don't cry. I don't know why I'm doing this. Yeah. Yeah, when that word my dad told me, my parents, they told me, "Look, pick up your pieces. You were once broken, and then you pick up your pieces. You went to Dubai. You did a lot. You can still pick up your pieces and go to the UK, and you will do a lot there. We trust you. We trust the process. We trust God in your life. So don't let whatever has happened to you stop you." I said, "No, Dad, I want to stay in this place. My money is in this business. We have 2 big companies. The biggest African shop in Dubai is what we have in Dubai right now. Anyone hearing my voice from Dubai, we know who I'm talking about. That used to be my business, the biggest African shop." So I said, "I can't go away. I can't come to the UK." I never wanted to be in the UK. I said, "I want to come as a student. I will come and start from square one." Dad, they said, "You have to do it. You will leave that country. This boy don't want you around." He said he's bringing his wife from Nigeria. So, boy, where will you be? Where will you be at? You can't even walk. You can't rent your own house. So go. You have to leave." So I picked up my pieces. I was holding on that word my dad told me. Said, "You are a river. Many people will drink from you. You will not still run dry." I told my dad, "I'm exhausted. I think I'm dry because everything has left me. Now I'm sick again." They said, "You can do it." I picked up my piece. I remember in the plane how I cried my eyes. The air hostess came to give me a lot of tissue. She doesn't know why I was crying, but I kept crying. And when I landed this country, I touched the ground. I said, "This ground, you will favor me. You will favor me. I'm a kidney patient and I've lost my emotions. Everything is messed up, but I don't know how I'm going to cope. I don't know how I'm going to survive. No parents, no sibling. but this land, you will favor me. I prayed that prayer. And the first thing I did was to look for a hospital, because as a kidney patient, I go to the hospital 3 times a week.